You won't believe how easy it is to make your own super delicious mango popsicles at home. I'm Justin from Cooking with Coit. I specialize in clean comfort cooking. And remember, if you love this video, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Let's get started. First, we're gonna go over all the ingredients you need to make this recipe. Mango, honey, and a little bit of water. And the two pieces of special cooking equipment you need for this recipe is a blender and a popsicle mold. All right guys, so this is not like a full-on recipe video. I mean, it's a recipe of sorts. This is just a really easy recipe. It's only got 3 ingredients, and that's even counting water. But here's the thing, that when I go to the store, I'm paying all this money for popsicles, and they probably have artificial ingredients, they've got preservatives in them, whereas you could just grab some fresh fruit at home, follow this recipe, make your own popsicles. You know exactly what's in them. They're gonna be healthy and super delicious. The first thing we're gonna do is to cut our mango, and then we want to orient it into this direction. And the reason why is because the seed is shaped in a way where you can cut the fruit this side and this side, but you don't get much fruit on either other side. So start like this, and then I'm gonna show you your first cut is just like this here. And what you wanna do is you wanna cut as close to the seed as possible. So just kind of feel the knife as it's coming close to the seed. It's gonna get a little bit hard to push through, and then finish the cut. And then we wanna flip it onto the other side and do the exact same thing. Now, getting more fruit off of this mango is not really like that easy, but I still try every time anyway. I like to cut down the seed this direction and just see how much I can get off. And that's really like all you're gonna be able to get, about that much. Now repeat this process with all the mangoes that you have. Next thing you need to do is to grab out a spoon, and we are going to scoop out as much of the fruit as we can from the skin. So just grab the spoon and just kind of dig through without piercing. I actually just went right through it in my hand, but just scoop it out just like this, almost like an avocado, just like an avocado. So just like that, and what you should be left with is just some skin without much fruit on it. You can just toss this out. And you're gonna repeat that with all the pieces of mango that you have. All right guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is to take all of this mango without its skin and drop it into the blender. My recipe calls for 3 cups of mango. I figure it's about 3 mangoes. I think you get roughly about a cup from each mango, but of course it just depends on their size. Next, we're gonna add 1/3 of a cup of water, and we're also gonna add 1/4 cup of honey. The honey is going to do a couple things here. Number one, it's gonna make these mango popsicles even sweeter than they would be normally without it, but it also acts as a sort of important binder in a way. Like when you freeze these mango popsicles, what you're gonna notice is that they don't like firm up so hard, like ice, you know? They're a little bit softer. And what I like about that is that, you know, usually you would add milk in this situation to make popsicles, and that's what sort of allows your teeth to sort of bite through the popsicle without it turning into ice. And that's exactly what the honey does, but without the dairy. So now let's just finish here with our 1/4 cup of honey. Now all you have to do is pop the top on your blender, and we are just gonna blend until smooth. And let me show you how it should be looking right now. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is to pour our mango puree, our mango mixture, into the popsicle mold. So one quick note about the popsicle mold. The popsicle molds that I really like are made out of silicone. And what that allows you to do is to basically give them a squeeze, which helps the popsicles release after they're frozen. And they also will come with popsicle sticks just like this. The reason why you're only seeing 1 stick here is because I've made a batch ahead of time and they're in the freezer right now. Just keep in mind that after I fill these with the mango puree, typically you would just put the popsicle sticks in each one, but I can't do that because they're already being used. This popsicle mold actually came with this cute little funnel that's actually like collapses really flat for storage, but I'm gonna use it just like this, and now I'm gonna fill each one of the popsicle mold spots. And now what I like to do is take a little spoon and just clean up the edges of the popsicle mold. It's more of an aesthetic thing than anything else, but I do like to sort of flatten the mango mixture out a little bit in each of the holes. You don't really want to be giving kids all this sort of added sugar and all these artificial ingredients in popsicles that you buy at the store. So making your own is gonna make them so happy, they're gonna love the flavors, and you also know that you're making the healthier choice. And then now you would take your popsicle sticks and stick them each into each of the holes, I have mine in the freezer, so just pretend like I did it all, and now I would pop this in the freezer. You wanna let them freeze at least for 3 hours. Probably better 5 hours, that's when they're really gonna harden up. And one other note, guys, if you end up losing your popsicle sticks, one thing you can do is always use a spoon. So just stick a spoon right in the middle, and it should hold pretty well, just like that. And then pop it in the freezer, and then you've got a popsicle with a spoon. It's pretty cool. And this is what it looks like when it's totally hardened up from the freezer. I cannot wait to give this a try. But before I do, if you've loved this recipe and you wanna see more just like it, check out my desserts recipe playlist. Okay, let's give this a try. I love popsicles so much, and I'm so happy and proud of making my own popsicles at home because I know they're the better for you option. They don't have all those bad artificial ingredients, and I know your kids will like them if you have kids, and if you don't, just make them for yourself. They're so delicious. I'll see you guys in the next video.